like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Little House on the Road subscribers and followers. And to just keep everybody up to date, my name is Rob. She's Carolyn, the elusive Carolyn. Hard to see on camera, but occasionally you will. All right, enough of that. I've said several times that one of the things I'm trying to do out here is give you the nuances of the experience. You know, to give you the emotional effects and the flavors of what we're trying to do. You know, there's a lot of YouTube RVers out there. You know, they'll answer a question, they'll get a question, and they answer it, and it's a 30-second answer. Whereas, you know, every question I try to answer, you know, it's at least 5 minutes, and as yappy as I get sometimes, you know, it can get up to 10 and 12 minutes. I'm trying to give you the nuances of the experience. And this one's a little bit hard for me to explain. Even though I have been very happy and relaxed and the stress is gone, this is a wonderful experience, and I've talked about the amazingness of it all. There was something that I was uncomfortable about the entire time, and I've been trying to put my finger on it. Was it fear? Am I afraid of something? And so it kept coming back to, well, I'm afraid that, you know, something's going to go wrong. Something's going to break. I'm not going to be able to fix it. Well, every time I have those thoughts, we already have a plan on what we're going to do to take care of the problem. You know, so I'm just not, that wasn't it. Well, it hit me the other day. I've spent 45 years, my entire life, living in a stick and brick structure. We are raised, you know, to live in that. We are taught how to deal with problems. You know, if the sink leaks, well, we'll get a plumber and we'll fix it. Or if that doesn't work, we'll get that fixed. If, you know, now the age of the internet, you know, the internet doesn't work, well, now we have smartphones. We can just tell the cable company the internet doesn't work. Telephone doesn't work, well, we got a cell phone. You know, we have washers and dryers, so laundry is easier. No, that's wrong. We know how to do our laundry in a washer and dryer. We have a dishwasher. We can put the dishes in the dishwasher. We know all these things that, you know, when we live in a house, it's second nature. We don't have to learn anything. We don't have to try anything. We don't have to experiment. We don't have to see trial and error. None of that. You're raised that this is the way it's going to work. If you want a glass of water, you grab your glass, you go to the sink, you turn the sink on, you have a glass of water. If you want to go to the grocery store, well, you know all the grocery stores in the area, and you know the one that's going to have the thing that you want. Even when you move from one house to a totally another house, let's say you just moved out of state, the basic concept is still there. There's a couple things you're going to have to get accustomed to, but you'll get used to it, no problem. Well, out here, none of that is true. Everything is trial and error. Everything is new. Every 14 to 21 days, we go to a new campsite. Well, if we have to go any distance, everything changes. What's the stores around? What's the, you know, the best bargains? Is, you know, the one that got me was, I always thought that every Tractor Supply store refilled propane. I thought every one of them did it. I thought it was something that the entire chain did. Well, when we were down at Southwest Virginia, Tractor Supply store. Oh, I can get propane filled. Went in there, yes, I need to get the propane filled, and they looked at me like I was from Mars. Sir, what do you mean get your propane filled? You know, I want to, my little 20-pound tank, need to get it filled up. Sir, I don't know what you mean. Well, let me get the manager. Oh, okay. And the manager comes out and says, sir, no, we don't fill propane. I'm not sure, you know. So he was completely confused by this concept that you can fill propane at the tractor supply store. I've gotten all my propane filled at the tractor supply store. As a matter of fact, since then, we've come up here, went to the tractor supply store, got the propane filled, and it's in the same state, so it's not even a state issue. It was just that one store. So everything is different. Well, then there's this other aspect. You know, you keep thinking, well, and it's not a conscious thought. It is a subconscious thought that you are camping. And you almost have to force yourself to believe that is your home. And so when you start to have to analyze that this is my home, you have to every time go through everything in that house. Well, where's your water come from? What is your bathroom? What is your shower? Am I comfortable? Is the bed good? Is the sheets good? Why do I feel like I'm camping? Well, you're not. And so when you put some rational thought to it, then it becomes, oh. So what my point is when you're at your stick and brick house, it's second nature. It is absolutely what you are used to. It's habit. Here, it's not habit. So you have to keep reminding yourself that this is your home. I hope that eventually this will become my habit. That I will not have to think about, is this my home? It is my home. It's just different. It's extremely different. And I don't know if all RVers feel this way or if it's because we're in a pop-up. I'm not sure. But we are not camping. Oh, sure, we come out here and we sit by the campfire probably 2 or 3 nights a week. And it's very relaxing. But that's just our new life. But we're not camping. I'm sure that Carolyn just walked behind me and she's getting ready to do something. Dishes, laundry. It's just our house. This is just what we do. So
we just change yards every few weeks.
Yeah, like I just told you, Carolyn just said, we just change yards every few weeks. And now, you know what she said to me the other day? She says she wants to buy one of those toy rakes, so she can clean up the yard when we get here, so there's not all these wood chips around. I digress. But anyway, as one of the nuances that I've been trying to explain to you, that when you do get out here, recognize that there's this uncertainty or unsettlement. It's a subconscious thought that, you know, this is temporary. And I keep telling everybody, no, this isn't temporary. This is what we're going to do. We have no place else to go right away. You know, if we decided to quit this, we'd have to go either rent a house or apartment, or, you know, work on buying a house. You know, we'd have to go through the whole process. And then we'd have to go get furniture. It would be an ordeal just to drop this. So, no, this is a very permanent situation that has saved my life from all the stress and well, all the things that I've talked about. And I intend to continue to do this as long as my health holds out. But that habit that's stuck in your head, for all those ex-smokers out there, and I know I'm an ex-smoker, you know, when I quit smoking, it took a couple years to stop wanting to have that habit. I wasn't having the physical effects of the smoking anymore, but boy, that mental thing, you know, drinking a cup of coffee, you'd want that cigarette. So that feeling has gone away from me, the cigarette feeling, for the most part. You know, every now and then I'll get that feeling. So I'm really hoping that eventually the feeling that this is temporary will go away. But anyway, there's one of the little nuances of the experience, and I hope it gives you some insight into what your future is going to hold when you come out here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. And happy travels.